If someday you should see Thomas the tank engine puffing happily along the line, he may be on his way to a village deep in the heart of the island of Sodor.
One December morning. No!
One November morning, Thomas whistled to all his friends. It's nearly Thanksgiving, and I'll bring you lots of letters and parcels. But then
Came the funny part.
the island was covered with thick snow. Found work difficult. Some had to help clear snow from the track, and workmen hacked. Thomas and Percy were collecting important mail for Thanksgiving. Driver says there's lots of mail, said Thomas. I'll need an extra car for it all. Percy was feeling left out. It's not fair, you're not leaving any mail for me. But Percy's chance had come. There's been a change of plan, said Thomas's driver. Sir Topham Hatt needs us at the big station. Percy, you are to take Thomas's train to the village. Percy was delighted, but Thomas was sad.
I won't be able to say Happy Christmas to all my friends. No!
I won't be able to say Happy Thanksgiving to all my friends. Don't worry, said Percy kindly. I'll do it for you. It's not the same, sighed Thomas. Percy was making smudger on his way to the village when suddenly, "What's that?" called his driver. There ahead was a fogman by the line. He was holding a red light. "The village is cut off by the snow," he shouted. "We need snowplows, workmen, and a helicopter. Leave your cars in the sidings and come back."
This is also super silly, but there's one shot in this episode that always stuck out to me as a kid. It's nothing amazing, it's just a close-up of Percy's face. This one here. His face has snow particles on it, and only on the lower half. So, it looks like Percy has stubble here. Percy was so busy rushing around that he didn't have time to shave that morning. Percy finally hit puberty, guys!
This is what a real mustache looks like.
Now, sighed Percy, what's next? Suddenly, there was Thomas with Terence the tractor and a works train. "Come on, Percy," whistled Thomas. "Follow me." The two engines battled. At last, they reached the village. Harold was already there, busily dropping food for Thanksgiving dinner to the people below. Terence quickly got to work. "Lovely stuff," he said as he pushed the snow aside. "Well done, Percy! Well done, Thomas!" cheered the villagers. "Percy, I've just remembered, your mail train is still back at the siding, isn't it?"
No!
Percy hurried back to fetch it. Just then, Toby arrived with Henrietta. "We've brought lots of hot drinks and food for the villagers," he whistled. That night, all the engines had gone back to the sheds except Toby. The villagers had made a plan to thank the engines. They loaded paint pots and parcels into Henrietta, and then they set off through the moonlit countryside. All the engines were fast asleep in the sheds as Toby ran silently into the yard. He had no idea what the villagers were going to do, but he knew it was going to be a big surprise. When the engines woke the next morning, they could not
Oh,
believe
dear.
their eyes. The sheds had been repainted and decorated. The engines whistled in delight, and everyone agreed that it was a really happy
Christmas.
They all whistled. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thomas the Tank Engine and his friends thought it was the best Thanksgiving ever.
And then came the funny part.
Oh! 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 Help! I'm choking!